Hello everybody, Bryos here. Today I have for you a filthy Lermboat. Yep, you got it. I made a Lermboat for you guys to see and I am not proud of it. But I gotta admit, it is a really effective Lermboat. And this particular mech you see right here is the Sunspider Vanguard. The Sunspider being the in-house mech that PGI designed. And I just made it into a filthy Lermboat. Yep, but it's a really good Lermboat and let me tell you why. So let's get down to MechLab and take a look at it. So just like any other Lermboats, you have lots of Lerms bolting 4 LRM-20s with 8 tons of ammunition on this mech, nothing special there. Tag in the left arm to break ECM and reduce the spread, nothing special there. But what makes this mech different from other Lermboats is the ECM in the left torso. And with that, you're able to fire at range without being detected, because with a full ECM tree, you will not appear on the enemy's radar until you are about 350 or less meters from the closest enemy. And that's a real asset. Combined with the high speed of 81 kph for the Sunspider, you can survive the modern day battlefield with all that whining about NASCAR. So this build allows you to move quickly, move from spot to spot, firing those Lerms at range without being locked on or detected by the enemy, and redeploying. So that's a pretty rare thing on the battlefield. Not many ECM Lermboats running around, and as you'll see from the gameplay, this particular build is pretty darn effective. And of course, for skills will obviously make it better. First, let's talk about sensors tree. With that ECM, you want a full sensor tree in terms of ECM. So 17 SPs gets you 2 nodes of enhanced ECM, and like I said, that allows you to move to about 3 to 350 meters from the enemy without being detected, without being seen on the enemy mini-map. And being a Lermboat, you want lots of target decay. That allows you to maintain locks as the enemy moves behind cover. So with the target decay, that gives you a target decay duration bonus of 3.5 seconds. So additional 3.5 seconds after they move behind cover, you can maintain that locks, which is always useful. And also for firepower tree, let's start there. 40 SPs on firepower tree, mostly on the left side because of these green nodes. These are the missile nodes. 2 nodes of missile rack because that's all you have. 8 tons of LRM ammunition, no backup weapon. So like I said, a filthy Lermboat. So these 2 nodes will give you additional ammunition per ton. 2 nodes of high explosive. These are quite controversial. Well, officially they do 15% with 2 nodes, 15% additional crit damage, but not so important honestly. But being a Lermboat, I might as well maximize it. Also, 2 nodes of missile spread. The Lerms really spread a lot, especially during indirect fire, so I'm hoping to always close in, get direct line of fire with my tag, and with missile spread, that's an additional 5% decrease in spread. So I think tag gives you another decrease of 30%, so yep, you want to go for indirect first, close in, and then aim for direct line of sight to fire those Lerms. That's how you should play the Lermboat, and yep, it's really done effective that way. Don't hide in a rear Lerm, nobody likes that. And for the other bonuses here, it will give you a heat bonus of 7.8% reduction. So that's good because this build is actually really hot. That's one of the problems with this build. I didn't spec in extra heatsink, so it will generate quite a bit of heat. Range of 9% and cooldown of 4.2% is honestly not important at all. The velocity increase of 15% is really helpful because when your Lerms fly faster, you can hit them earlier, and the enemy AMS has a reduced effectiveness on your Lerms, so very useful. In survivability, I have put in 0. I would love to put, well, some skills here even though it's a Lermboat, but because of sensor trees, 17 SPs there, I just didn't have enough. And for mobility, most Lermboats I think do not put a lot of mobility because they just want to stand still and Lerm. That's the classic smelly Lermboat gameplay, but I put in 11 points of mobility because on the modern day battlefield in quick play, you want to keep moving and redeploying, so I feel that's pretty important. Targeting anchor turn, so I can fire the Lerms, turn, and move behind cover. Really helpful. So all these bonuses gives you an XL bonus of 10.5%, TCL bonus of 14%, and a turn rate of 18%. Operations, my usual 13 for the 5 nodes of heat containment, increasing the heat capacity by up to 15%. And finally, auxiliary tree, 10 SPs for 2 enhanced strikes with enhanced spotting, reducing the spread by 20%. So if they're behind cover, just drop a strike and wait for them to run away and you can Lerm them again. Pretty disgusting tactic. And 2 cool shots to reduce the heat because like I said, this build runs pretty darn hot if you fire in a sustained manner. And that's it. That's the very disgusting LRM boat, the Sun Spider Lerm boat. Very good because it runs fast, 81, and with the ECM, it makes all the difference. And yes, I am a fan of ECM. So let's get on to some gameplay and I'll show you that this build is really powerful, possibly one of the best Lerm boats in game. So let's go.
Very cute.
So here we have Frozen City. Game mode is domination and our team is moving up. So putting myself in a nice position to fire Lerms at long range before I move in.
Got a Huntsman Golf 6 FC.
Yeah, one nice target there, just in range for my tag. Tagging him for a tighter spread.
See if I can sweep around behind him.
I'm always trying to get direct fire with Lerms because of the faster velocity and tighter spread.
He has a friend, so long as a friend.
But I don't mind firing indirect either.
Epsilon's a street ball.
Laying some suppressive fire at range. Because of the ghost heat, it does generate some, well, substantial amounts of heat.
Don't worry about it.
But keeping in mind the charges on my left, so I can fall back to him if anything.
Foxtrot drop down, Marauder.
Big guy is coming in,
Echo 5. Sorry.
calling out the
Fox 6.
Foxtrot target there.
Lots of
One
street
nice
balls. Alpha
big
Lance, be
Marauder
careful.
4 HP, which is really slow. Streak build, so I'm just gonna pepper him with missiles.
Well, let's just play, guys. It's a game.
Blow off his arm. Bit of salty comms earlier, which I chose to censor because I don't want you guys targeting certain people who are always salty. So in a nice mission, they are pinned down with a UAV above them. Ideal condition for Lerms. And chain firing to the continuous stream of Lerms. Very toxic, but very deadly. Enemy team has their push has stalled. Foxtrot taking lots of Lerms, and as you can see, there's lots of Wi-Fi signals, and we have a Narca on our team. So with that in mind, I would like to target somebody with Narc. Yep, gives you a nice tighter spread, even though it's indirect.
Crosshair, long range on you.
This is almost
Shoot that
ideal.
missile pad on the other fucking side.
Everybody's pushing forward while I get a chance to Lerm targets with impunity, and they are narked.
Bravo's going down.
Oh, look at them just pushing into that firing zone. One semicircle of friendly
Thanks
banks.
back down and giving him a visit.
India
Targeting
Giant
one spot.
is my next target.
Got me a kill already. I think this will be a high damage match. Look at the Lerms going in their CT
The
court.
Huntsman's still around here somewhere.
Can't retreat because we up the hill, can't move forward. Assaults are on my left.
Found him.
And he goes down.
Delta is my next target. Delta.
Delta got narked, he got tagged. Enemy team is in real big trouble here.
New target acquired.
So time for me to move up. I don't believe in standing too far and Lerming all the time, even though it might reduce my
Foxtrot is
damage.
charged.
I always believe in sharing armor even in a Lerm boat. So moving in for some close range
Foxtrot
Lerming.
is going down.
That 4 HP, the Marauder 2C, very badly caught.
Costing me everything I've got.
Warning, incoming missile.
Sharing some armor, drawing some fire.
Critical damage.
A bit too much because my CT's caught.
Somebody get Foxtrot, please.
I don't know how this guy's still alive.
Yeah, still not worth it.
Can I get him?
Can't touch anybody
Can I
else.
secure the kill?
Touch dead.
Target destroyed.
Nah,
Kilo?
but I did
Acquired.
a KMDD. My goodness, this is a massacre basically.
Acquired.
Yep, Hotel left also. Hellfire.
And the poor Hellfire is left also caught, he's narked. Free targets for me.
Thank you for taking out the awesome.
Good thing about the narc is that it allows me to have a tighter spread and it helps you maintain the locks, even behind line of sight.
New target acquired.
Team is getting desperate, Hawktail charging. Takes a whole bunch of Lerms, loses a torso.
Can we take out Hotel?
I'm actually
Running out of
quite
ammo.
With
intentionally reversing to put some distance between me and him. 48 missiles left.
Okay.
Acquired.
Can't do much, gonna follow this Corsair here. I am CT caught after all.
Target destroyed.
Good work, 2 more.
So 2 more targets,
Any eyes on
48
target?
missiles left.
Target
Ooh,
Taking fire somewhere.
Beam up top.
Fox 5, Fox 5.
being caught, they will go after me. They want a quick kill before they go down. Game is obviously won by now.
Target acquired.
Tagging him but not gonna fire.
It's a Kintaro and you got a light here. Alpha.
Murdering
Can somebody
my-
get him?
Looking after my beautiful 48
ammo.
missiles.
I can shoot
The
him.
problem in
I can shoot him
this
through
stage is
here.
that I don't want to die. So I'm actually
Yeah, I'm
shielding,
trying to get out of the way. Don't mind.
shielding my CT from the enemies. Troll is presenting my side torsos, or trying to,
New target
leaving the fighting to my
acquired.
team.
Well, thanks to you not being in the road,
Target
now I'm dead.
acquired.
Salty bugger.
Target destroyed.
And that's it. Good work.
Yep. Murdered my load too long, 48 missiles left over, but it's a massacre. Narc plus Lurms plus an enemy's charge stalling is just free farming. So let's take a look at the damage. Oh, 1380 plus. I actually took 400 damage, so yep. Significant amounts of damage dealt, even tanked a bit. And some ridiculous score. So dirty this mech. No Learnboat Showcase would be complete without a match on Polar Highlands, and it's Conquest 2 which spreads the whole team out.
Kinsaro, Bravo.
So here we are moving on Theta. Look at that Clegg.
Paradox, it's time for you to come back and join us.
Yeah, Paradox is a Narc mech, a Narc Raven, so joy for Learnboats.
Indian 10, we got contacts.
There he is.
If you look at the minimap, we have a nice murder ball here.
Oh, I just nailed Alpha. He's almost dead. You shoot him in the butt. One touch in the butt.
I'm gonna go
We got
through you,
Assault
Heavy.
Indian 9. Learnboats Delta, thank you for narking Paradox.
Yep, Paradox has Narc Delta, which is a Hanchi. He's in trouble. Look at the Lurms. 2 dedicated Learnboats on our team.
Acquired.
Just sending lots of Lurms and love to the enemy. Paradox is playing well because he's narking targets we are shooting at. I've seen players narc the wrong targets. They run to the rear, narking targets that are hiding behind cover.
Engage.
If you're a Learnboat, don't fire those targets. So team is moving, so moving up with them.
Target destroyed.
Good job.
Yep, Delta next target. Oh, sorry. Maybe not. Echo. Ooh, Echo must die. ATM
Copy,
bolts. Echo kill the ATM bolts. Make
Well,
him
in
salty.
such a situation, Lurms will be better than ATMs.
New target
Brawlers Charlie, yep.
acquired.
Otherwise, Echo.
Yep, moving up with the team, calling
Charlie
targets.
takes it.
Hotel.
Charlie narked me.
Lots of comms in this match.
If you have
India.
him, don't get narked.
I've tag on India.
Artillery strike.
Yep, that's what the tag is for, tagging people so that I can get better locks.
India can
And
run Annihilator.
allowing my ECM to keep me out of their range and they can't log on to me.
Charlie's almost dead. Who's giving me?
That's the strength of this build.
Protect the Learnboats, I hate to say that, but yep.
Poor Annihilator India.
Artillery strike.
Being knocked, I still
Oh,
maintain
they're
locks
coming into
when
Theta
I'm out of
hard,
cover.
guys. I'm backing off. I'm backing off. Yeah, we need your help. They're coming into Theta hard.
Yeah, lots of comms. They are pushing.
That
Comms is
Panther's
neat.
Good job.
Acquired.
And they're gonna walk straight into our firing line here. Let's see how much damage the Lurms can
Learnboats
do.
call your targets. I'm hitting Foxtrot.
Yep, even Lurmbos have to
Come
call
on,
targets so that the fire can be coordinated. Foxtrot is just eating lots of Lurms now.
Wolf's overheating himself.
Good thing is the frontline mechs are moving forward to protect the
Yep,
Lurmboats.
Juliet.
Annihilated.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, goodbye Juliet.
Level critical.
Yep,
Target
got that kill.
Sorry. Delta, one shot.
Oh, they are falling
Okay,
apart
yeah,
right
front
now.
We need to get super aggressive.
Oh, ATM
Yep,
boat
MC.
here.
We need to
FC
cap as soon as
again.
we can after we kill a few more men.
Push right on your right,
Stop
on your right.
talking and look at your map.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a massacre. I get another kill.
Hotel.
Kinda low on caps, but as you can see, we are smashing face. 9-2 but down on caps.
Target destroyed.
Not much targets
New
left.
target
Alright,
acquired.
cap.
Yeah,
We need to cap.
this is when the
We need to
enemy
cap.
walks
We need to cap.
straight into the friendly firing line. You don't have to move in too close. Trying to stay above 300 plus meters so they can't lock onto me with LRMs
I'm gonna go ahead and go to FC.
because of my ECM.
Actually, I'm gonna go
Spread out.
Kappa Sigma. Several people going Sigma because
So at this point it's just a matter of running around, capping the points and waiting for the last guy. So that's why I'm fast forwarding it. So covering all, spreading out as you can see, 4 caps to cover, spreading out over the different cap points. I'm gonna keep at Arctic Wolf Company and head north. So don't really want to stay and defend the cap on the cap point itself. Hopefully I'll find a partner, he can cap that point and I will stay far away. Hopefully I get to learn him when he gets there. But the priority is getting those cap points first.
Okay, I don't have time to do this.
They have a pretty good advantage in terms of cap points, or rather the points, so we will need 4 caps. So here I am on Sigma with the Arctic Wolf. 2 max capping it, caps it really fast. Good thing about this Lernboat is also a team mech, because with its 81 kph you can also cap pretty nicely. So running along to the next cap point, rather than hiding and waiting for the guy to come out. Like I always say, be aggressive. Don't just wait around and hope to lurm somebody. So, yep, almost there. Running forward. Kappa is capped. We have all the caps right now. So it's a matter of getting people to defend their caps. So, try to decide where to go. I'll head back to my Arctic Wolf buddy over here, Sigma.
I think at this point, even if he caps it, it'd still be over.
Yeah, we see me right on the hill overlooking Sigma. Just nice for lurms.
And that's where I hope you'll be.
Because
get
I
locked
am
up?
a smelly lurmboat.
Yes, I am. A most disgusting smelly one. And there he is. Oh, tag gets him.
Oh, it's a cicada.
100% radar depth is good. Look at that, he just disappears. But as the Arctic Wolf and the Raven draws aggro, I am just going to
Just
lure
nice for
him.
my guys.
Direct fire. Boom. No, not yet. Can I get a kill?
You got plenty of time to kill that dude.
Destroyed.
Yes, the Bukake of death.
The Bukake of death.
Yes.
Nice kill, Brios.
Well, that was a stolen kill
Thanks,
anyway.
but everybody did it together. We were smelly with those lurms.
Yeah, that was good. Good teamwork.
So 1200
Ooh,
over
look at
damage, 4 kills, almost 700,000 C-bills, really disgusting performance, really disgusting mech, a really powerful Lernboat, and of course, a great score.